Hi, and welcome back to the challenge. Today we're gonna work on back bends, but we're also gonna focus on shoulder and hip mobility for the back bends. And with the shoulder mobility, we're gonna focus just a little bit on Chaturanga Dandasana. We're gonna do a bit of a non-traditional warm-up as well today. So we're gonna begin standing. Stand at the top of your mat. Bring your palms together. Root down through your center heel bones. Feel your big toe mounds and your little toe mounds press into the mat. Eyes closed. Take a slow, steady breath in through your nose. And let it out. Then release your arms down at your side. As you inhale, spread your arms out to the side. Rotate them externally. Draw your navel up to your heart as you reach up. And exhale with a little bend in your knees, fold forward. Inhale, slide your hands up your shins, make a flat back. Exhale, slide back down. Press into your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, arms down at your side. Inhale, spread your arms, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slide your hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, arms to your side. Now step your left leg back into a lunge. Drop your back knee down and make sure that your right leg, that you didn't sink the energy forward. But as you're going to sit back, you're pulling your right outer thigh back into the hip socket so that your knee is tracking with your second, third toe. Then raise your arms up and come back up to stand. Step your left leg back, arms up. Press into your right foot, come up to stand. Change sides. Inhale to lower, tall through your crown. Exhale, drive through the heel to come up. When you stand up, make sure that the left knee doesn't cave in and your left hip stays on a track with your left heel the whole time. Then bring your fingers behind your ears, lift up like you're being pulled, like your head's being pulled up off your buttocks, and now keep that length of your feet shoulder distance apart. Turns turned out just slightly. Sit back like you're sitting into a little chair, but resist like you're pulling your head away from your butt. Drop your hips down. Drive through your heels to come up. Stand tall and slowly lower. Press through your heels to come up. Inhale to lower. Exhale to stand tall. Last two. Raise your arms up and fold forward. Inhale into a flat back. Step back into plank pose. Hold in your plank, turn on your core. Raise your right leg 1 inch up off the mat. Change, left leg up. Change, right leg up. Change, left leg up. Set that foot down, lie on your belly, stretch your arms forward. Bend the elbows back into cactus position. Then slowly tap your hands down to the floor and then lift them back up. Lower the hands down, lift them up. Lower down, lift up, arms straight back, heart open. Lower your chest, hands, press up into plank. Stretch back into down dog. Then set your knees down, stand up on your knees, knuckles to your temples. As you exhale, draw the elbows in. Inhale, open up. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, open up. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, open up. Spread your arms, lift your heart. Raise your arms up. Then arms straight out to the side. Curl your fingers in with your thumbs pointing back. Make little external circles without your middle sinking forward. Then turn the thumbs in, make little internal circles. And then start to make bigger internal circles. Reach your arms up and twist to your right as you spread your arms. Inhale the arms up, twist to your left. Inhale up, twist to the right. Inhale up, twist to your left. Inhale the arms up, bring your hands back down, walk out into down dog. Walk your feet forward to the front of your mat. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Press into your feet and inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release your arms to your side. Now let's practice the foundation for chaturanga. Arms out in front of you, hands like you're pressing into a wall. Then you're going to lean your chest forward like you're, we can't really talk about this anymore because of the whole situation. I used to use the Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal video, but okay, just, well, we're gonna have to use it because it's the only thing I know. Okay, so you're gonna lean forward. Remember how he like leaned forward in that video? And then you're gonna bend your elbows to your side in that leaning forward position, but still keep all your spinal muscles engaged. Elbows right by your side, hands still like they're pushing into the wall, and then push with your hands, come straight back up. Let's try it one more time. Lean forward slowly, and then reach back. Raise your arms up, fold forward. Inhale, find a flat back. Step back into plank position. Okay, now turn on your core, feel your legs strong, feel the mountain pose line from your ankles to your spine, and then you're just going to lean your heart towards your hands and then lift back up. Again, lean into your hands and back up. So you're just recreating that same position. Now, if that's really challenging, you just keep practicing with your knees down. It's still like a good amount of body weight where you're going to be building strength, and better to do it with the knees down with good alignment than to be lowering with this type of situation, shaking and all types of things. Roll up into low cobra. Lower your heart down, stretch back into down dog. Raise your right leg up, inhale. Exhale, step your foot up by your right thumb, then float your arms back behind you, open up your chest. Press down through your feet, lift your belly, raise your arms up. Crescent lunge. Hands down to the mat. Step back into plank. Practice the chaturanga. Stretch back to dog. Raise your left leg up. Pull your knee up, step up. Float your arms back behind you. Wake up your spine muscles. Wake up your back muscles to open up your chest. Inhale, come up. Hands back down. Step back. Practice your chaturanga. And stretch back into down dog. Look in between your hands. Step or float up to the front. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale into chair pose. Stand Samasthiti. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step back into plank. Practice your chaturanga, knees down or legs straight. Back to down dog. Raise your right leg up, inhale. Exhale, knee to your chest, step up. Inhale into crescent lunge. Exhale the hands down, step back. Practice your chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Step your foot. Come up into crescent. Hands down. Step back. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look between your hands. Step or float up. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Sit back into chair pose. And stand in mountain. Tree pose with Badangalyasana arms. Bring your right heel up onto the inside of your left thigh. Then join your palms together. Interlock the fingers with the right index finger on top. Turn your palms inside out. Send your arms forward. And then raise your arms up as your navel releases back towards the spine. Bring your arms back down. Lower your leg down and change legs. Reach through the center of your right heel as you bring your left leg up. Press the heel into the inner right leg. Interlock your fingers with the left index finger on top. Turn your palms inside out and raise your arms up. Bring your arms back down. Lower your leg back down. Turn to the top of your mat again. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step back into down dog or take a vinyasa. Then step your right foot up for warrior one. Set up your back heel. Reach your hips back to your back heel. Lift up through the midline. Raise your arms. Cross your thumbs and then pull up. Lengthen from the inner elbows up into the wrists. Lift from the outer blades up into the hands. Now let your right thigh bone start to drop deeper, but at the same time, lift out of your lower back and reach into your back heel. Then let your right thigh drop a little deeper, knee coming over your ankle. Back heel, low back up. Rocket ship the upper spine up into the air. Good, bring your hands back down. Lift your back heel up, lower your back knee down. Low lunge, hold here, inhale. Then stay there or reach back with your right hand to take a hold of your foot. You might want to block the left hand to help to keep your chest open. Buttock flesh down, heart up. Release your foot. Stretch back into downward facing dog or take a vinyasa. Step your left foot up. Set up your back heel. Oh. Excuse me. Inhale, come up. Hook the thumbs. And then go up, lift from your inner elbows up in your hands. Spread the shoulder blades, lift the outer blades up. Okay, now let that left thigh start to drop deeper, but without sinking into your low back. Reach into your back heel, lift your navel, your thoracic, and then drop that left thigh a little deeper. Knee right over the front of the ankle, and then pull up, go up, stretch. Bring your hands back down. Set your back knee down, hold here in the low lunge. Or adding on, bend your knee, rock to the top of the kneecap so that then you're not dragging the kneecap, and then catch the foot. So I back off out of it, get to the top of the kneecap, and then I see if I can stretch deeper. Pull your heart up. Release that and stretch back into downward facing dog. Or take the vinyasa. Look in between your hands, step or hop up to the front. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale to fold forward. Sit back into chair pose. Okay, here we go. It's gonna get a little tricky. Cross your left leg up and over your right, and then cross your left elbow under. Now, if you're able to do the double cross with the arms, the full eagle, you can do that. Otherwise, you can try the level 1 version I'm showing. We're just doing the PE stretch. This is the stretch you did in physical education before you ran the mile, remember? And then they realized that doing deep stretching before running isn't a good idea, but you had already been doing it your whole life. Thank you very much, physical education, for ruining our body. Okay, now, then start to lean out over your knee, uncross your arms and reach it back, and stretch your leg back into Warrior 3. Remember, you can use blocks, chair, wall, whatever you need, or just hold. Then, slow and controlled, come into the crescent lunge. Bring your hands to prayer and twist. Hands back to the mat. Step back into downward facing dog or take a vinyasa. Step your left foot up. Oh no, I mean both feet up. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Sit back into your chair. Scoop your navel up, arms up. Cross your right leg up and over your left. Cross your right elbow under. Then lean your heart out over your knee, uncross your arms, and reach your leg back into Warrior 3. Use the wall, chair, blocks, whatever you need. Keep your belly pulled up, don't let your middle sink. Level your hips and your waist to the floor. Reach to your back foot like it's reaching into a wall. Push your buttocks into your back foot, heart up. Then step back into the crescent lunge. Inhale, reach up. And twist. Bring your hands down, step back into down dog, or take a vinyasa. Then look between the hands, step or hop up to the front. Inhale into the flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Press into your feet and come all the way up. Release your arms to your side. Press down through your left heel as you hug your right knee up to your chest. Then slide your right hand to your right ankle. Drop the knee down, heel to the buttock. Move your right hip and buttock out of your lower back as you raise your left arm. Firm the buttocks to the back of the knee, pull your heart up. Now hold here for 5 breaths, or start to lean into your left leg and raise your right leg behind you. Slowly come back up and change legs. Press down through your right heel, hug your left knee up. Slide your hand to your ankle, heel to the buttock, drop the knee down, arm up. Hold there for 5 breaths. Firm the buttocks to the back of the knee, or start to lean into it. Slowly come back up and release that. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step back into down dog or float back for vinyasa. Lie on your belly. Bend your knees and reach back to take a hold of your feet. The level 1 variation, you can just clasp your hands instead with your knees bent. Then go up. Lower yourself down, press up into plank, and then with your knees down, stand up tall on your knees. Place your hands on your hips, roll the outer hips forward, draw your frontal hip bones in like you're fastening a safety belt, and then like there's a bar in your upper back that you're gonna roll your heart up and over, roll your chest up and over. But keep firming your buttocks into the backs of your knees so you can get space through the lumbar instead of just hinging into it. Draw the lumbar energy up into your heart. Hold here for 5 breaths, or if you're a deep back bender, put your hands on your heels. And release. Then sit into Dandasana. Legs straight out. Sit up tall, bring your right heel in towards you, and hook your left elbow around, right hand behind. If it's difficult to sit up straight, just put something underneath your buttock. And release, change sides. Release that, back to center. Drop the left knee open. Janu Shirshasana, inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach out for your foot. Inhale, back up. Change sides. Bend your right knee up to the side. Inhale your arms up. Now, if you got a bum knee or a tight knee, or instead of letting it hang like this, I'm going to ask you to press it down into something, a block or a floor, and then start to stretch forward. Keeping that knee releasing down, it's going to help to protect it. Then inhale, come back up. Bend your left knee back, Baddha Konasana. And then for our final hip opener, we're going to practice, what the hell is that one called? Gomukhasana. Yeah. So you're going to cross your right knee right over top of your left. Now, to do this, it's pretty difficult to get these knees to cross. You can just sit up on a block or something, or if it's just still too difficult, then just work with simple cross legs. But whichever one you got, sit up straight and tall. Then, the right knee, that's the leg that's on top, you're going to take that arm behind your back from under. Then take your left arm straight up. Bend the elbow, slide the hands towards each other. Now, it's not required that you grab the fingers. If you can grab the fingers, cool. If not, pretend like you're grabbing the fingers and just pull your elbows in opposite directions. You can use a strap or a towel and pull, but you can get just as much of effect just by reaching your own elbows. Then release that and start to tip forward. Soften your navel back, head down. And come back up. Change the cross. Sit up tall. Then take your left arm behind your back from under. That's the up knee on this side. Raise your right arm straight up. Bend the elbow. Visualize your lungs expanding. Feel the parts in your body that are resisting. Imagine your breath moving through those parts. Release that. Oh, that's such a good stretch. And then start to go forward. I love this one so much. If you are enjoying this Gomukhasana, I want to know at the end. Leave a comment below if you like the Gomukhasana hip opener, or if you like the single leg pigeon better. I'm interested. We're going to do a survey. I still have one more I haven't showed you yet, which it's a really good one. And then come back up. Stretch both legs straight out in front of you. Feel your new and improved hips. Raise your arms up and reach out for your feet. lie down onto your back, and we're going to do our last back bend of the practice, bridge pose. Heels come close to the buttock. Touch with your fingers to make sure that your heels are equidistant away from your shoulders. And then press down into your feet, scoop your buttocks up, and lift up. Contract your hamstrings, draw the back of the knee to the buttock and the back of the buttock to the back of the knee. Back of the buttock, bottom of the buttock. Relax your jaw, let the neck lengthen, the back of the neck that is. Press the outer back shoulder heads, tips down into the floor. Press your upper arm bones down. Feel your back muscles engage, but feel the sacral band broaden. Press into the feet, engage your legs. Slowly lower your buttocks down and hug your right knee into your chest. It's corny, I know. Okay, then you're going to, I like taking the leg onto the block because it helps me to open up the opposite shoulder better. So I'm going to take my right knee over onto this tall block. And I'm going to show you, oh, look at how much chest and shoulder opening I get. I can put my leg all the way down, but then like my body just rolls over with it, and I don't get this to open up as much. And I really like to get this to open up. So I'll let you choose what you want to do. Choose your own adventure. And then later on in the challenge, I'll guilt you like your mother into doing it this way. Oh yeah, you really should have done it. Okay. Okay, come back to center and change sides. Hug your left knee in. And slowly take the knee over. Come back to center and stretch your legs out for Shavasana. Now, when we practice Shavasana today, we never should try to, like, when I first started yoga, I thought the goal was to stop thinking. Like, I was going to try to stop myself from thinking when I meditate. That's not really going to happen unless you're, like, enlightened or something. And then you could just teach yoga YouTube videos and I'll watch your videos. But until that point, we're just gonna make it a practice. So instead of trying to arrest the thoughts, you're just gonna like imagine that you're lying down in a field and you're watching clouds floating over you. There's a good bit of breeze, and the clouds are like thoughts. So eyes closed now. Let yourself sink into the field of awareness. This is a great metaphor now, what you're doing. And let the clouds, the stream of consciousness just pass over you. So it's there, but you're just focusing on the good feeling of sinking in, how your body feels, feeling the sensations of your breath. Then slowly bringing yourself back up to the surface. Bend knees, roll to your side, and press up to seated. Sit up tall for a moment with your eyes closed. Hey, leave that comment below. Let me know which hip opener you're a big fan of. I'd love to hear. And hit the like button every time. Hit that like button. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.